Hey guys, this is Gundam Freedom, and today I'll be doing a review of the high-grade Gundam Sandrock Kai. For details, this is not the P-Bandai version of the Sandrock Kai. This is actually the normal Sandrock, just modified to make it look like the Kai version. So the main difference is that the shoulders have now added vents or vent details here on both sides, and then on the backpack there's added thrusters here, which now enables it to not use the shield or store the shield on the backpack because of these big thrusters now on the back, as well as an added thruster on the backskirt. So that's the difference between the normal Sandrock and the Sandrock Kai. So for articulation, the head is on a double ball joint, so it can go up about that far and then down and side to side that far. It can rotate, but only that far because of the shape of the head here, which hits the collar part. As for the arm articulation, the polycap on the body is aligned to go up instead of forward, just like the other high grades. It can go up about that far altogether, and then the shoulder connection itself, let's go forward and back and rotate 360. There's a swivel joint here on the arm, which lets the arm rotate here, and then it's on a double elbow joint, which lets the elbow bend about that far. And for the hands, it's your typical ball jointed hands. As for the torso, it can move forward that far together with the hinge joint here on the waist, and then back that far, and then side to side about that far. As for the waist articulation, all the front skirts are molded together, but you can separate them, but they can only go up about that far, not so much. Side skirts also about that far and can rotate as well, and then the back skirt can go up pretty far because of the double joint, which is the C-clip here and another C-clip in the front. So the back skirt is the most articulated part of the waist section. As for the leg movement, they can go forward about that far, and then back pretty far, then they go out about that far on each side. But if you move the side skirts, you can go further upwards. So the knees are also on a double ball joint, so they can bend about that far. And the ankles, the ankle armor here is ball jointed on the back, which lets it move freely in that ball joint. And the foot itself is on a hinge here on the back. There's a polycap here which lets the foot go forward and back, and then there's a ball joint in the foot itself which lets the foot go further down and then forward also, and then side to side and rotate about that far. There's also a toe joint that lets the foot go down that far. So as for the accessories, it still retains the original weapons of the Sandrock Kai, which includes the heat shortels. It has two of them. It still has the same storage area as the original Sandrock. It also comes with the activated version of the heat blades, which is this, which comes in clear red. And to exchange the blades, you just pull out the unactivated version and then just plug in the activated version on the handle. So those are the swords of the Sandrock. Just put this back in. Here we go. And next up is the shield. Still the same shield as the original Sandrock. It's molded in yellow, black, and white. The stickers are the eyes here on the shield. And it has a connector here which connects it on either arm of the Sandrock. It has both slots for the shield. Unfortunately, you cannot store the shield on the backpack anymore because of the added thruster here. And next up is the hands. It has a pair of open hands, just like normal for the wing line, as well as holding hands with the thumb sticking out for holding the swords, just like so, at an angle. Let me just show you this. Just like this. So it looks more dynamic than just the normal holding hand. And it also has the normal holding hands. You have two of them, the regular square holding hands. The other one is holding the submachine gun, which is a new weapon for this version of the Sandrock. This is originally from the Gundam ground type. I have an extra one, so I gave it to the Sandrock Kai because the original 10144 no-grade version of the submachine gun is very thin and very hollow, so I decided not to use that. Instead, I used this one from the ground type Gundam, and it has the same movable stock here from the original submachine gun of the Sandrock. So those are the accessories for the Sandrock Kai. So that is my review of the high-grade Sandrock Kai. Overall, it's a very good kit. As I've said, it's just the normal Sandrock, just modified on some areas to make it look like the Sandrock Kai. So yeah, if you want to get this kit, you can get the P-Bandai version, or just like me, you can just modify your own Sandrock to make it look like the Sandrock Kai, which is much cheaper if you think about it than the P-Bandai version. So yeah. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.